Hey everyone. So I thought I'd try to do this video from a different angle here. See how it works out. I apologize if I the camera, but let me get this the right way. So you'll see I got a delivery from it's not from FMS, it's from Fair RC. The reason I got this from Fair RC is because at the time they were having a really good sale on them. Don't know if FMS now has that same sale, but I've talked about this before. I wanted to get one because I wanted to do I originally had one, and so the original Power Wagon that I got from FMS, the FCX18, was this guy, or sorry, FCX24, was a yellow one with red wheels and all that, and I did some changes on it over time, and then I aged the body here. Then I thought, I don't know if I want the aged body or not. I wasn't sure what I wanted, so I got a red body, and I put the bed on it at the back and some different tires. This one also has brass. Let me get my finger out here because we know these are becoming really popular. So brass steering links, the brass links, the original brass links are a wishbone on the top, and these are a separate piece. So did those, and I also have some of the brass wheel weights on here as well. So this is a heavy, heavy truck. So I figured, okay, so I've got this one, so then maybe I'll get one that I can keep in the older style or the original stuff that these have. So I found the blue one, which I'm going to be unboxing, and then in a previous video, I'd showed everybody how I had taken these tires and the original red ones, painted them silvery gray, aged them to kind of go along with this body. Now, I had these on the red guy. I took them off and put them on here. I'm going to take some of the same stuff I put on here, and I'm going to age them a bit. What I did on this body too is, as I did on the red one, I changed it to, because these little clips, in my opinion, don't work well. You got to really push down to get them on, and then it's a real pain to get them off, and then they end up kind of cracking. So what I've already done here is I've shaved off if you can see the clips on the front. Still have the ones on the back because I'm going to see if I can work with the ones on the back and maybe just have the magnets on the front. But at the end of the day, these might come off. Regardless, I wanted to do the unboxing of this little thing. What do I got here? Yeah, I got a wheel thing I gotta pop out of there. But I will get that out. Just one of the plastic hexes are stuck in here from the old one, but okay, I'll figure that out. Okay, let's open this bad boy and then we can work on getting it. Got my trusty knife here. So obviously in this box, we're going to have the actual box that it's in. I guess I could have opened it before I started this video, but you guys are okay with sitting through this with me. I appreciate it. All right, so typical, you got your manual. Here it comes with everything you need. It'll talk about your dips. I'm trying to remember if there are dip switches in this. No, there isn't on this one. So you get your standard functions, which is fine. Great approach and departure angles on this thing. It's just that it's kind of top heavy and it topples. Um, it's got a 130 brushed motor, obviously 2S lipo, um, portal axles. I think when I was doing my review or on one video when I got the Atlas, I think I said it had portal axles. I was incorrect when I said that. I think I was thinking about this one. It's got straight axles on that. Yeah, so let's get this open. Looking at it, typical stuff in your book here. It talks about calibrating, turning it on and off, and binding. It's bound from the factory, but it is what it is. It's got your dual rates. Um, your channel one, obviously, your steering. Channel two is your throttle. Channel three is it's a three. I think this is a 3-speed motor, if I remember. But I will get some stuff on this. In any event, let me put my knife away because it's sharp. All right, let's. What are the chances I'm gonna open this up the right way? Oh, almost, almost. At least it's the right way up. So there we have it. This is actually one of my favorite vehicles. I think it's just cool. Sorry, 2-speed transmission, 3-speed. Medium, middle would be neutral. So um, ignore what I'm saying. Okay, so let's get this box open as usual, which is fantastic with FMS. Is you get a wonderfully packaged vehicle that you hope is received undamaged. My Atlas had a bit of a crack in the body, but that was before it was packaged, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now here's the thing. When these first came out, I could swear, because I'm kind of changing my mind here as I'm speaking about this, I could swear that the blue was a hell of a lot brighter and kind of, I didn't really like it, to be honest. And I thought the red was like red, fire engine red. And then when I saw this body come out, which is more of a metallic, I thought, okay, that's pretty cool. Now, I got some super glue on this. So I've actually got an extra red body, believe it or not. I screwed up when I was ordering. I got 2 of them, so I can always take that out. But I'm looking at this now. Let me get the controller on here first. I don't know, man. I might be, because I'm looking at this body and I'm like, yeah, it's all old and rugged. And then I'm looking at the tires I made. I'm like, yeah, that looks good. But I'm looking at this blue now. And I don't know if it's the lighting, but it's nicer than I thought it would be. Now, I'm not a fan of the blue with the red. Um, some people are, I guess, and that's cool. I'm not criticizing. But I'm looking at this, but I'm thinking, And one thing I did too on the other one is I've got oil shocks on it. So this one is bouncy if you're looking at these friction shocks. So I've got shocks laying around. So I might look at obviously doing a few little upgrades on this. Mechanical upgrades, I guess you could say. But these are, to me, these are just a cool vehicle. Like I said, even my Atlas, I look at this. Oops, sorry. You see, I knew I hit the camera. This guy, I got this body, a better red body where I don't know if you guys, but when I use super glue, I get more super glue on my hands than I do when I'm putting it on. Now, one thing I'm really excited about, and I know that Easy Guy RC, he's getting, he's sponsored by them and that they're sending him stuff. And he just got the LC80 brushless and everything. And then you got, Jerry's Old Guy Review, and he's, going on about he's an affiliate. And if you order stuff through him, and same with Easy Boy, and that's great and all. But have they named a vehicle after you? Here, hold on. I'm going to do this for somebody else who doesn't like it. Look at that. What does that say? I put it up close to the camera. Does anybody else get a sticker with their name on it? Has a company personalized a vehicle for them? I don't think so. don't see Jerry. And I'll be honest, I don't even know Easy Boy's real name, but I don't see Easy Boy's real name on here. No. I see Doug. And it's going to go on the front. So thank you, FMS, for naming a vehicle after me. Even though I'm not sponsored, you don't send me anything, I love the fact that you took it upon yourself to name a vehicle after me. It's just nice. So, you know what I might do here? So I got all this stuff to put together because it's got the little gas can. And let me get this guy out of the way. Let me get him. Well, I'm not getting him out of the way quite yet because I don't know. I might still be using him. And for those who have some weird license plate fetish who've commented in the past, yes, I'm going to put one of these license plates on here. I don't know. I'm probably going to put Louisiana. All three are Louisiana, except you got the Chinese ones over here. But I don't know if I'm gonna do the blue or one of the white ones. I'll have to figure it out. But I am gonna do it. Now, if I go with this body, I'm already stuck. I've already got the one darker one on it, which I think is nice. It doesn't stick out too much. But if I do something with this body, I don't know. Okay, so you get your rear tire, you got your mount for the rear tire. You got some washers, which I, for the life of me, can't remember unless. Oh yeah, I think. Hang on a sec. Yeah, you can put oil. Hang on. You know what? I gotta check the book because why am I thinking you can put oil in these shocks, or am I wrong? I know there's one of the. I know on the 118 LC80 I have. You can. I think these you can take one off and look. But I'm pretty sure because if you look at the bottom, if you pull the spring down, there's a little piece that comes out. And I think if you want to put oil, you can do. But then again, these are pretty. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm assuming that's what these are for. Got my license plates here. I've got my Power Wagon sticker and personalized Doug stickers that the other guys on here that like to brag about FMS don't have. So not to rub it in or anything, but you know. And so I got some options here. I've got some hub extenders. I think they're going to fit on this because I tried to fit sometimes on my 118. They don't fit, but the 124s. So I've either got some hub extenders that I'll put on to bring the wheels out. Don't know if I want to do that. They're already out enough. I think it might look stupid if they're out any further. These will be put on just if I can add some weight. And I've also got some hexes here that will extend it a bit. So just for some weight. So I don't know what I'm going to do on that quite yet. But there's your typical controller. Obviously you're binding and reversing the settings and all that, and then you've got your steering trim and dual rate and your throttle. And then you've got your channel 3 on the side, which is your gears. So low, neutral, and then high. I'll throw some batteries in that. Got your spare tire here with this thing. And the last one I ordered, this thing wouldn't clip and stay on. I had to glue it. On my Atlas, it's great. It goes on and the Rock Hobby Atlas. There's your screw for that. Now I'm not going to need this tire because I'm not going with red tires. Regardless, even if I stuck with this, I've got some silver Injora wagon wheels that I could always put on it. But I don't know. I might ask you guys what you think. I'm going to put it together. And I'm going to put this body on with the wheels. So here, we've either got, and I'll take a picture of this. So we've either got this option, or now I'm going to insert, by the magic of video, this other body on here. And then, yeah, the one downside to this thing is the way the body goes on and off. Now, Yeah, I know. I'm probably just being a whiny ass, whatever. Uh, Gotta remember which goes where. Okay, so okay, it's already labeled. So I'm gonna pull the front headlights out to get this body off. They just plug right in, and then you've actually got another wire here where you could actually run some lights to the back if you wanted. So everything in here, it's a beautifully made compact little vehicle. It's got a little plastic chassis, plastic drive shafts, plastic everything. I've got obviously, as you can see on here, I talked about the links, but I've also got the Endura metal drive shafts on it. So this thing is a little beast. It's just heavy, solid, and you can see what those shocks do. So I got a feeling I'm going to be changing the shocks on this so we're not bouncing around like crazy. And I'm going to put some magnets on the front, but at least I got the rear clips on this. So just so you don't stand here watching me, let me flip all of the stuff I aged onto this, and then we'll look at that. We'll look at the other one, and it kind of like everybody's opinion as to how you think I should let it stay. There we go. Thank you, right? Because I got all this to put together. So here's I might as well open it while you're here. So here's your roll bar for the back, which is easy enough to put together, except these screws. Holy crap. These are the tiniest. And you get a little nozzle there for your gas tank here at the back. So the other one I had to glue together because it doesn't clip or stay together. So I will glue that. I will get the roll bar together. These are little spacers for so these aren't oil shocks, then I'm pretty sure you can't make them into oil. But these are the spacers for your shocks to put more compression on the spring. But again, I think these are gone. So here we got a bunch of parts. Let me get it together. Let me put it, I'll tell you what I did if I managed to get any of these wheel weights on or whatever it is, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so here we have, I got the rear on, the H tire and everything. I got the tires and this body on. I'm gonna rust these out a little bit. And so we got the two options. We either have the blue one that I showed before, and maybe not the red tires, but I've got some tires like this, like these rims and tires that I can put on with the blue body and just kind of leave it the way it is, or go with this. I don't know. I don't have the lights plugged in, but I'm going to turn this on. I should have turned the controller on first. Doesn't really matter. I guess maybe it does matter. Yeah, sometimes these are finicky, eh? With regard to what's, oh, geez. This thing in front of me is kind of hard. Let me get up there, get this on. There we go. Okay, and the gas tank I have glued together. That little spout thing I can't stand, that always pops out. I've had a few of them, so I always just put a little nut in. So I'm going to paint that silver, and this bad boy will be mounted at the back here. Just kind of fill it up a bit. Shocks, definitely. I'm going to order some Enduras off of Amazon. I'll have them in a couple days, and I'll throw those on. This it's got wicked steering. As far as the dual rate goes, I think I'm all the way up. Yeah, because if I take it back, there we go, bringing it back. So if we want to go all the way up, I just want to make sure that the wheel, this thing, from what I understand, isn't still turning after the wheels have already gone as far as they will go, because then you're just putting strain on the servo. So bring them back a couple. There we go. Okay. I think we're good on that. You got your your speeds. So it's in low, and this thing's got a really great crawl mode. The 118 LC80, man, when you switch, like this thing it's tiny. It will fly, right? You've all seen it. It'll fly, and then you put it in crawl mode. It has got some great little torque on it. So you know what? I'm kind of leaning towards this. But if anybody thinks I should do the blue with other tires, let me know. Um, Now here's what POs me off a little. I've got some shocks in Jura. I guess these would be a 45 millimeter, roughly, something like that, hole to hole. And they'll fit, but I can only find 3. I've looked for a while now. There's the double-sided tape for the little gas tank there, which I will throw on. So, yeah, I think I'm going to, a couple things. So I'm going to, so for the, you know what, the clips on the back, I've only got this hooked on with the rear clips underneath. I don't have magnets or anything on the front yet. Oh God, here we go, hitting that again. And it's pretty solid in there without them, to be honest with you. But I'm going to throw some on the body and the little right in there, and then the top just to hold the front down. And I'll probably do it on the back as well, but maybe I'll leave it like that for now. So tell me what you guys think. This version, I'll rust it out and whatever I did to it, or blue body, which I don't know. Not sure I'm digging this blue body as much as I thought I was there for a minute. Let me know what you think. So this is what this guy's going to look like. None of these brass things fit. I can't remember what I ordered for this other one to get them on there. But here, if you want to see the difference between the two. So, same ride height, right? You get that guy. You get this guy who will plant. And I don't know, I've never even looked at flex. I don't generally don't measure this stuff, but right there. That's pretty decent. And on this guy with this, I gotta tell you, it's probably about the same. Even without the oil shocks, I just want to stop the bounce. And I think, don't quote me on this, but I think you can convert these, but I don't want to be bothered. Maybe you can't. I don't know what all these, to be honest, I guess these washers are something to do with that, but more than likely. I can't be bothered. I'd rather just order them and throw them on. And this thing does drive great. When you look at this thing drive with these oil shocks on there and all that weight on the bottom, it's good. So you can definitely notice the weight difference on the two. So I think on this one, I might just stick with these axles and everything for now. They're fine. And the links, won't be ripping to change them out. But shocks for sure. And yeah, I think, you know what, it's nice to have 2 totally different styles, right? Truck. I had these stacks on here, so I got some holes in the body at the side. So I'm going to take my other red body, throw it on here, and keep this one kind of nice and clean and neat. It's already got the wood bed, and here's what the gas tank or fuel can is going to look like, whatever you want to call it. And the wood in the bed, I'll leave that. This I'm just going to leave as is. I like the kind of the shortness of it, the stubbiness. Cool vehicle, man. Okay, so there you have it. Let me know what you think. I think I covered everything off on it. The battery. I think, where are these little clips here? Yeah. The battery, I'm trying to remember here what it comes with. It is the 380 milliamp. I've ridden this thing and I've never had it. It's such a tiny truck, even with this battery. I've never had an issue with it. And with the headlights plugged in, it looks cool. That's it. Okay. Thanks, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I know I keep saying this, but I'll definitely get some run video of all these things out there. It's just that it's been really wet and gross, or it's been windy and really cold. and I've become a really big fair weather driver. Okay, so before I go, not to belabor a point or anything, and I know for sure Jerry's going to come back with something, but I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, look at that. Doug and Doug. Power Wagons. Thank you, FMS. Thank you for not caring whether you sponsor me or how many subscribers I have, or whether I'm an affiliate or have a link. Thank you for not caring about that. Thank you for caring about me as a person and naming the Power Wagon after me. I just couldn't be more flattered. All right, guys, thanks. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Later.